What is going on, everybody? I'm bringing you a 1v1 special live cast between, as you can tell here, Pwndizzle, the Zerg player, light pink, and against Ironsoldier, the red Protoss player. So we will get this game underway, and we have a few people spectating because we just finished the free-for-all fastest, which was pretty fun. We didn't get as many people as I wanted to. We only had, I think, 7 total, maybe 6 total. It might have been 7, and a few people were kicked out within like the first 7-8 minutes or so. But we're just waiting for Ironsoldier to finish the loading process, and this game will get underway. And I am still sick, but my voice is a little bit better than it was last night and this morning, because like I woke up this morning and it was all like, ah. But yep, and we're just waiting on Ironsoldier to load. And yeah, Ironsoldier, still waiting for you to load. Okay, there we go. And so we have Ironsoldier in the top corner, and we have Pwndizzle in the bottom, and we have both players. In this map is Shattered Temple, which is the remake of Lost Temple, which leads out to a ramp here and goes right into here, which is your natural, which is blocked off by one entrance here and a choke point here. It's not too small, but it is easy to defend depending on what you put there. And instead of having the the island here, it's 2 destructible rocks now, and it is the same way for the other side. But there is 4 different spawn locations. There is one right here in the, I'd call that the 7 o'clock position, one in the 9 o'clock position, one in the about 3 o'clock position, and one in the 1 o'clock position. So we're seeing Pwndizzle going down and putting his pylon down at the 10 supply mark, and he is going out to scout with a probe, and we see Pwndizzle doing the extractor trick, even though he really didn't need to since he did have that Overlord up. And we are seeing Pwndizzle moving out, and will he be putting a spawning pool down, or is he going to go for a 13 hatch? And we are seeing Ironsoldier getting ready to throw down that gateway, and the gateway is down at the 11 mark, which is a little bit early for a gateway. So we may see a quick early rush from Ironsoldier the moment that gateway is down. We may see a Zealot being popped out. And we do see Ironsoldier moving down here to finally scout in the correct direction, seeing exactly what Pwndizzle has, and seeing that Pwndizzle is just now getting his pool at 13, which Pwndizzle will be wanting to go into a hatchery very soon here to help with his macro and everything like that. And Pwndizzle just droning up. We'll want to be seeing a hatchery here soon, and this drone is going out, and we do not see Ironsoldier trying to delay this hatch, but Pwndizzle is not even going for the hatch. And he is kind of just figuring out what Ironsoldier is doing, and Ironsoldier just now finishing out that his opponent's base was right here, and Pwndizzle is going down for that hatch, and he will he put it down the moment he has 300? And Ironsoldier may be able to deny him this as long as he puts that pile in there. And no, he is not, and the hatch is going down for Pwndizzle. So we do have the 2 Zerglings on the way, and the spawning pool just finished. Will we see Zergling speed soon? The moment is not yet, because he does not have enough gas. And we do see the Cybernetics core finally going down for Ironsoldier, and the second gateway up and running. And we do see the gas open, and we are seeing more probes being built for Ironsoldier. And we do see that Pwndizzle still has no idea as to where Ironsoldier's base is, so if he is going to try and rush out with these Zerglings, other than to defend his base in case any attacking units come, he will not know where to go. And we do see Pwndizzle throwing down the Roach Warren. And we do see the Cybernetics core almost finished, and a second pylon going down for Ironsoldier, so neither player will be supply blocked at this point in time. And we do see this pylon here. This is a very good spot to have a pylon if you are going to be foregating, so you can get your proxy in here. But Pwndizzle will be scouting this and will be seeing this pylon and will be taking it out right now. So Ironsoldier not going to have enough minerals in the point in time to finish off this warp gate tech to get anything out of here, and he is warping in a Stalker and a Sentry. So very good play using the Sentry to block off the ramp just in case anything does come in here. But he does need to get this out, and I will go like that. And the pylon going down, and the little talk, and we are seeing the 3rd gateway for Ironsoldier going down finally. And so we may see a 3-gate fast expand, or will he be throwing down a 4th gateway or a 3rd pylon? And no, we are going to see maybe some fast blink stalkers here, because he is throwing down that Twilight Council. And we will see this gateway finish before the warp tech. And this probe is going down, and no, he will look. It looks like he might be going for a pylon in this area here, either on one of these two sides, because this isn't a usual spot to put it. And does he see this probe? And no, I don't believe he did see the probe. Nope, he did not see the probe. So we will go back to everybody's vision, but this pylon will be scouted from this Overlord. So will it? Yes, the pylon is scouted from the Overlord, so he is going to see this. But Ironsoldier has no idea that this Overlord is here. And what Pwndizzle needs to move is move his units out, and he is moving his Zerglings out to take care of this pylon yet again. So another fruitless effort from Ironsoldier to put this pylon here, because the Overlord was sitting there already. And we are seeing 2 more pylons being pulled down, and we see 2 of the gateways turning to warp, and only 1 of them still a regular gateway. And he has no probes on this gas just yet. And we are seeing these 2 Zerglings coming in and destroying that probe. So he's losing that probe with these Zerglings back up. And if we go to the units tab, we see only 2 Zerglings, 7 Roaches, 6 Overlords. So we are seeing a heavy Roach army here from Pwndizzle. But we do have 2 Stalkers in here on his base, and these Zerglings wisely backing out because they would not be able to take care of these Stalkers. So what he needs to do is bring down these Roaches, and he is bringing down all of these Roaches and a Queen off the creep. If the Queen is caught off the creep, the Queen will more than likely die. And what he needs to do is focus fire down these Roaches, but the Roaches are focus firing down all of these Stalkers. He's losing every single Stalker, and he will be losing this forward pylon here, so he will have no pylon to warp in any gateway units to that little spot. But now we do see Ironsoldier knowing exactly the kind of army that Pwndizzle has and what exactly Pwndizzle is going for. And these Queens are just now getting back out of the creep, and we need to see some creep tumors being spewed out from Pwndizzle so that he can get that creep highway going from base to base. And we are seeing these Roaches and these 2 Zerglings being moved out right now, so we will need to see some effective force fields from Ironsoldier here with his sentry. But we are seeing him just stopping here, kind of holding up, maybe macroing up, and no, he is moving out, and we need to see the force field being dropped right now. Force field, so we can get the high ground. No, he is using a Guardian Shield instead of the force field. So one of these Roaches going down, and no, he does not have enough to deal with this, so he needs to back up and warp in more units, maybe put down another gateway, and he is warping in 2 more Stalkers, so he has a total of 4. And Pwndizzle backing up because he doesn't have enough to deal with this, especially if the Guardian Shield is up, because it does negate the damage by 2. And we are seeing we are seeing Dark Shrine from Ironsoldier. Ooh, I like. Dark Shrine is a good play to go against, but he does have Lair, so he will be able to warp in, well, not warp in, what am I saying? He will be able to morph in a Overseer to detect these Dark Templars. And I believe Ironsoldier is moving out yet again to try and get a forward pylon secured finally. And I do not believe that this was spotted by this Overlord, but we do see 8 Zerglings on the field, 5 Roaches, actually 12 Zerglings on the field, 5 Roaches. And if we go into the production tab, the Dark Shrine is almost completed. It is about 3/4 of the way completed with a pylon and more probes and another Nexus. So he is expanding down here into this bottom corner, taking this base as natural instead. So he is hiding his expansion, and we do see Pwndizzle sitting on a ton of minerals, so we do need to see him using that Inject Larva, effectively using it on both bases, and making units, maybe expanding once more to maybe try and take down this gold. And we are seeing all of these units sitting in the center, taking control of this Zelnaga Watchtower. And if we do go back to the units tab, we see only 7 Stalkers and 2 Sentries, so we are seeing Ironsoldier kind of relying on the DTs to do the work for him that he needs them to do. And we do see 1 DT being warped in. And we are seeing these Zerglings looking around for another pylon just in case. And he is not checking this area here. And we are just seeing this DT not being used effectively just yet. And we have we do have an Overseer for Pwndizzle. And where is it? The Overseer is right here, but I don't believe it will be able to spot this DT. And we do see 6 Hydralisks on the field. This is not going to be enough for Ironsoldier to deal with, and Pwndizzle is seeing these probes being transferred and seeing them go through here, and so he will know to look for something over in this area. So we're seeing only 2 DTs now, which is more than enough to destroy everything here because the Overseer is not over here. And we're seeing 5 more Roaches on the field, and the army size is substantially different. We only have 68 units for Ironsoldier and 83 for Pwndizzle. So we have Pwndizzle with the 40 drones to the 35 probes, but it is 2 base, 2 base, which is not really what you want to be as a Zerg player against a Protoss player, but this Overseer is now moving out, so it will spot all of these DTs. If the DTs decide to go into the army and to start attacking everything, these DTs will be destroyed almost on spot, because this Overseer is going to see it. And we have not enough units here to defend against this push, and he is pushing out. This will be more than enough to take out Ironsoldier, and Ironsoldier, I don't know how he will be able to hold this off. He won't be able to utilize those Guardian Shields because the Overseer will be able to get high ground vision, and so he does need to back up and kind of force field right here, and he losing almost every single unit of his, almost every single Stalker, almost every single Sentry, and the Sentry finally using that, but he does need to use a force field and losing all of his units with the Overseer here, and so he needs to be moving out with these DTs, but the DTs are now doing damage to his base, so it is going to be look like it is a base trade almost. So we do need to see some Stalkers being warped in here to take care of this Overseer so that he can get some DTs in here to destroy his base. And we are seeing 3 more DTs coming down, so it's... How many DTs does he have down here? He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 DTs down here, just decimating this expansion. But his base is also being destroyed up here, so it is kind of a huge base race, so both players trying to get out as many units as possible before the other kills the other's base. So just destroying all of these roaches not standing a chance. They were better off as eggs, to be honest with you, and the Stalker coming down here to take care of this Overseer, and these DTs just going to decimate these queens. Focusing down the queens, focusing down the roaches, and Pwndizzle looking like he had it in the beginning, but just too many DTs are up in his base. I don't know if Pwndizzle will be able to take away any of these probes. He needs to take these probes offline, but will the DTs catch the probes? And no, Pwndizzle trying to run away, but he has to build something before anything is destroyed, and it is a huge base race. What Ironsoldier needs to be doing is basically macroing here. But oh no, Pwndizzle is going to be seeing that this base is here, and what he needs to do is he needs to focus down these these buildings, so that he can destroy before he builds another one. So he needs to focus this down and then focus down the gas as quickly as possible, so that he does win this race. And Pwndizzle losing his layer, and he does need to throw down an expansion as soon as possible, or he will lose this game. And there it is, Pwndizzle defeated, because he did not throw down a hatchery quick enough. So some great Dark Templar play in a very, very tough situation for the rush there, because Pwndizzle almost destroying his whole entire base, but Ironsoldier was lucky enough to get this expansion down here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you are not subscribed, please subscribe. Do not forget to comment and rate, and I will see you guys on the flip side.